A lot of changes coming to the Wallet Warrior squad in today's episode, with the Breakouts promo coming to an end and the Autumn Classic promo dropping yesterday. We are going to build an Autumn Classic theme team, make a bunch of changes to the roster, and open up some packs. Let's get on into it. Yo! What's going on, everybody? It's Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 26 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got episode number 32 of the Wallet Warrior squad. This is a series where you can follow me all year long from day one to the end of MUT 26, building the best possible MUT 26 team for myself. We got a lot of moves to be made with the Autumn Classic promo dropping. Before I go over that, we do have some packs to open up as well. Just want to give you an update on the Collector Series progress. So for those of you that have been following the series, and if you haven't, down below in the description of this video and every other episode, there is a link to the playlist so you can see all of the up-to-date episodes that have come out so far. For Season 3, we've been trying to collect all of the Collector Series cards so we can trade them in and get a BND 92 overall player out of all of the LTDs that have come out so far. Originally, the target was Dallas Goedert, and he still might be, but we did get a Brock Bowers yesterday, and we will give you a full lineup update at the end of the video. But I rock an Eagles-Raiders theme team on this account, and with Brock Bowers and the Autumn Classic promo, we might not need to upgrade the tight end position anymore. Goddard card's really good. Love the card art. We'll have to wait and see. Rod Woodson could be a potential choice, as he would get a 92 overall BND. But in order to do that, I need every single Collector Series card from the Retro Series drop. You can see I have a handful of them. Still missing Quinn Miners, Penei Sewell, and Demario Davis. Outside of that, I think I have every other card. Iffy, we got Tyler Linderbaum. We pulled him from a pack recently. Jimmy Smith, Jamal Adams, Joe Mixon is one other card that we don't need, or that we don't have, but we should probably go pick up very soon. And just recently, I added Ed Too Tall Jones, and this is how I got it done. So you can see a handful of cards that I purchased here. A bunch of 87 overall DJ Readers for the lower 40K range. I also spent a little bit less than 5K on an 82 overall Eric Dickerson. The reason I purchased these cards is because, number one, I had a bunch of Collector Series stuff in my binder that I showed in the last episode. That allowed me to complete an upgrade set to build 187. That's why I bought the Eric Dickerson. Completed that set to build out an 87 overall Iffy Melifonwu. I added that to the 3 DJ Reader cards that I bought, and the other Iffy that I had from a pack opening in several episodes ago. Basically, this is a long way for me showing you that I did the Collector Series Champion set, and because Ed Too Tall Jones and Joe Mixon were the only 2 cards at the 90 overall level that I needed, I went with Ed Too Tall Jones because he's more expensive than Joe Mixon. So if you're looking to get this Collector Series set done and you need some of these lower overall cards or older cards from the Champion level, look to building out the set. See if you can buy those set pieces, because it might be cheaper to get it done that way rather than just buying the card outright. With yesterday's content drop and all of the brand new Autumn Classic cards that we got, I wanted to add a bunch of them to the team, and that also meant that I wanted to open up some packs. So we started with the $25 Opportunity Pack, which gave you a 50% chance at pulling a 92 overall champion. I figured, you know what, I like most of the champions in this promo. Let's drop the $25. Unfortunately, that 50% chance was not for me, because the other 50% of it, which is an 89 overall hero, was the result. So we got an 89 card out of that. One piece of the puzzle to build out a full champion, but not the results that I really wanted. In the store, there's also, and if you haven't opened it up yet, I'd probably recommend giving it a try, a 160,000 coin Autumn Platinum Pack. For the most part, opening this up, you're gonna break even, if not make coins off of it. So I went through and opened up all of the Platinum cards that came along in that pack, but you also get an extra turducken token. So if you open up all of the Platinum cards, quick sell them, and make your 160K or more back, then it's basically a way of getting an extra free turducken token. You can see here, quick selling all of the cards. I got 172,000 coins, so we made 12,000 coins in the process there, but I was really doing that for the extra turducken token. And then finally, I went through and opened up the $1 Autumn Classic pack offer. Nothing really good in that one, unfortunately. And then additionally, there was also a 1 coin offer that you could go through and buy. Make sure, at least for the 1 coin offer, you take advantage of that if you haven't opened it up already. I didn't have luck in the dollar or the 1 coin pack, but it was more Autumn Classic cards to get in my possession to help me go out and build the theme team. Unfortunately, after opening up all of those packs, I didn't really have much of what I needed to add any of the champions. So I went to the auction house and spent a lot of coins, probably over $1 million. I didn't add it all up, but you can see all of the 89 overall Autumn Classic heroes that I purchased. This was all Thursday evening, so for the most part, they were on average going for about 110 to 115K. I got lucky and got a few under 100,000 coins, but I bought all of these so I could do the champion set 3 different times and get 3 Autumn Classic champions on the squad. Typically, we do lineup updates at the very end of each episode, but we're going to do it kind of in the middle here because I actually have some gameplay with this Autumn Classic theme team, and I do want to talk about kind of what's next and what I'm going to be doing over the course of the next week with this new promo being out. So here is the complete offense. We got Jonathan Taylor was one of the 3 champion sets that I did. He is our brand new starting running back. Brock Bowers up there at tight end 1, who's going to take advantage of the Autumn Classic chemistry and Raiders chem. He was the 2nd champion out of the 3 that I did. The 3rd one's going to be on the offensive side of the ball. Before we continue on, let me show you the different chemistries. So again, we have an Eagles Raiders theme team, both of those at tier 4, which means we get +1 speed on any Raiders or Eagles player in our lineup. And then we also hit tier 4 on the Autumn Classic promo, which is going to give us a bunch of boosts, but most importantly, we get +1 speed on all of the cards from the Autumn Classic promo. And also there's a strategy item for this program that you can get. I believe it's level 4 of the Autumn Classic Field Pass, which gives you ×5 towards the Autumn Classic, getting to tier 4. So really we needed to get 15 of the 20 with the players because we got the other 5 from this strategy item, but it also gives you +1 attributes on everything here. So when you take a card, look at a card like a Brock Bowers, I have him all the way up to 93 speed. 1 coming from the Raiders theme team, 1 coming from the Autumn Classic theme team, and 1 coming from the strategy item. Although it's temporary, this makes him one of, if not the best tight ends in the game, and a big reason why I might not go with Dallas Goedert now when I finish that Collector Series set in a couple weeks. And then you just think about, you know, people out there with like crystal cards in their lineup. You're looking at 93, 94 speed on Brock Bowers or some of the other cards. I've been seeing the comments when I drop this video or the videos in this series, why don't you have crystals? Why don't you open up more packs? I get it. It's called Wallet Warriors, right? I'm still building the team that works the best for me. And I've always been of the mindset that you don't have to have the very best players or spend every single one of your coins right away this early in the year. But with Zero Chill right around the corner, we are going to be ramping up to add some probably more expensive cards to the team. But with our offense right now, I like it. We might be reworking the O-line a little bit. We do have Lane Johnson from the Autumn Classic promo as our welcome pack choice. He will be the starting right tackle very soon. I'm still working on getting more turducken tokens, but you can see even fully or not fully upgraded, he still looks like a viable option to start right now, but we're going to hold off a little bit longer. He will certainly be the starting right tackle very soon. Outside of that, no other changes on the offense. J.J. McCarthy still is going to be QB1 for the time being there, and my receiver group maybe could be better. The 92 Jeremy Maclin did not play half bad yesterday when I used him. Irving Fryer has been an absolute beast, and you all know about Dante Thornton Jr. at this point. On the defensive side of the ball, the 3rd champion from the Harvest promo, the Autumn Classic promo that we went with was Patrick Surtain. So I don't have diamonds or crystals on my lineup, which means I can still use this card, and we have him all the way up to a 95 overall with all of the boosts factored in, 93 speed, 99 man coverage, 93 zone, 93 press. A very good looking card, and I did throw mid-route KO on him for 3 AP. Unfortunately, Breakouts cards are kind of broken right now because you can't put abilities on them without equipping the baked on abilities, so we had to remove Double or Nothing off of Abdul Carter. We can't get Lurk Artist on Jahad Campbell right now, so it's kind of putting us in a tough spot, but these cards are still really good. Hopefully by the time you guys are watching this video, EA gets the ability thing all fixed. But because of that, and because we added Patrick Surtain, I actually demoted Cooper DeJean all the way to CB4, because if I tried to put mid-route KO on him, that means I'd have to put mid-zone KO, and it goes up to like 6 or 7 AP. Not what I wanted. So Surtain and Darian Porter are going to be on the outside. There is a Charles Woodson card coming very, very soon. We'll have to wait and see what it looks like, but he could end up causing either Surtain or Darian Porter to get kicked out of the CB1 or 2 slot, because he'll get Raiders Chem, and I'm assuming he's going to take advantage of the Autumn Classic boost as well, because all Madden and the Autumn Classic promo seem to be going hand in hand. But those were the main upgrades that we made. You can't really see it, but a lot of these cards are hidden. You know, we have some of these lower overall cards from the Autumn Classic promo in the lineup as well. These are basically just pieces to help me go out there and get to that tier 4 Autumn Classic to get all of the boosts, but really it's just Surtain on defense, and then offense, Brock Bowers and Jonathan Taylor, with Lane Johnson coming very soon to be in the lineup. And I did think about getting Josh Jobe on the field, right? Because we can get him up to 91 speed, but he's only 5'11". We'll stay away from that. But there is your Autumn Classic theme team, and I'm sure we'll be adding more cards to the mix because we have a part 2 coming very soon. This promo is all about collecting turducken tokens, which can be earned at an unlimited rate, if you will, by playing through the head-to-head or versus CPU game modes. You can also get those tokens in the solos and the field pass rewards, and so far I've used all of them on working on that upgrade for Lane Johnson. We are 3 away from fully maxing them out. Hopefully by the next episode you'll see that take place. The other reason I'm trying to collect them is so we can redeem them on this 92 overall fantasy pack, where we get to pick any of the champions of our choice. Now, I have all of the Part 1 champions from this promo that I won already, but according to Mutt Leaks, Part 2 is coming on Monday, and it looks like we're getting a ton of content, which we typically get big promos on Thursdays, but with Thursday being Thanksgiving and the Blitz promo likely coming later that night, it looks like Monday is going to be the day. Not only are we getting Collector Series cards, we're getting all Madden cards and more Autumn Classic cards, and one of them is going to be Jalen Carter. Derwin James is going to be the LTD, but we got a Baker Mayfield on the way, Charvarius Ward, Foyesade Aluakin, Joe Tooney, Lad McConkey. With all of these champions that you see on the top row on the way, we're going to be looking to add more of them because of this theme team that we're rocking. But getting back to these turducken tokens, my goal here is to have 10 of them so I can trade those in and get that Jalen Carter on the squad for free. And as I mentioned, you can earn these turducken tokens at an unlimited capacity by just spamming the CPU or the head-to-head event. The problem is the CPU event, I just don't enjoy playing against the computer, though I heard it is kind of fairly easy, so we might have to take that route, because yesterday I did jump into this head-to-head event and it just wasn't a good experience at all. Number one, the method or the setup of it, I'm actually not mad at it, but it does not help you if people quit out of games early, because it's all based on points, and sometimes people quit and you only get like 6,000 points. It's going to almost make it impossible to get up to tier 6, which is 90k. Now, if you can get to tier 4, 5, and 6, or any of those, you get all of the rewards, and these packs give you tokens, and you can get like a bunch of tokens in one pack. It's not a set amount every time, but you can see right now, I have a 4-2 record on my first run through it here, and I think I have, 6 games left. I'm going to jump in and at least finish this current run, but I'm going to end the video by showing you some gameplay highlights from this head-to-head event and why it was such a miserable experience for me, mostly because it's still on arcade mode, similar to the Breakouts event that is now expired. Arcade mode causes you to fumble a lot, and it's just an unenjoyable experience. That mixed in with the crazy aggressive catches. So in the next episode, we should be adding more Autumn Classic players to the Autumn Classic theme team, hopefully including Jalen Carter for free and maybe some of those other champions that we just took a look at. And maybe we'll have more gameplay from this event, maybe we won't, but this is what I went through playing it. Enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you for watching this one. What? How does he not jump? That's about weird. Don't fumble, don't fumble, don't fumble, don't fumble. Oh my god, he fumbled. I hate this game so much. No, but that's not a fumble! Like, what are we doing? Finally, shit. Jahad Campbell again, too. Now, how does he break that tackle? Like, what's happening right now?